explain in part 3, you know, if you have mines, of course, there's better builds, which I'll probably bring up in newer videos for mid-range players once you get mines. And you're going to want a lot of mines. You get 2 less mines per bridge upgrade. So if you have a level 4 bridge, which is in the previous account, you're going to have 2 less mines. So this is a level 5 bridge. I have 2 extra mines. So you can box all your things in. It's not important that you have all your combat modules touching your bridge, okay? In fact, in earlier levels, it's probably more important that you spread that out a little bit, and maybe put a few on the outside of the mines and everything. Main thing is you want the bridge inside the mines. The fleet bay is next to my bridge because I have fighters in it. If you don't have fighters on your fleet bay, there's no reason to put this next to your bridge. Okay.
There are a few things you don't need to do whatsoever. And that is ever upgrade a miner. Helium 3 or mineral ore miner, otherwise past level 3. It's just not necessary. Yet, honestly, a lot of higher level players don't even have these, they just delete them. I've deleted them on my main account. Simply to keep people with carriers and stuff from being my base from getting a star just from blowing up my ore miners by themselves. So they don't give you that much resources. If they were all level 10 or maybe level 5 or something, they might give you some resources, but really it's a lot easier just to get it from attacking fleets or players' bases.
I forgot to mention why my base was laid out the way it is, I believe. Or maybe I did mention it. Oh well. I'll just cut it out if I already did. But it's spread out because at your level you can have a bunch of guards out, okay? And all your fleets should be instant. There's no need to use battleships, just the Genesis cruisers. You could use the lower level ones that, you know, maybe you're not quite researched to the point where you're working towards a specific one, right? Maybe you have the lower level ones or something lower. Maybe you don't have these yet and you only have Corvettes or something, okay? Corvettes are an instant repair almost no matter what you equip them with. And if your base is level 1 or 2, maybe, alright, then you only have Corvettes to defend with, right? So you should have in 2 days at least one of these fleets. You can have 6 or 7 of these same fleets. That shouldn't take you long to build. The reason why the base is so spread out is if you are offline and you just really make somebody mad and they want to come destroy your base, they're going to destroy your base. Or maybe a high level sees that you have 100 medals, okay? Because you can get 100 medals easily. Especially if you get this fleet, the one you're working towards, 150. Okay, hands down. You can have 150 medals at one point in time easily with these fleets, just going out and destroying bases whenever they please, okay? Works good in wars, everything. The Destiny cruiser, you'll probably see that a lot if you start using this fleet. It'll come and destroy your fleets, but it takes it sometimes 2 hits to destroy one of your fleets. You won't do any damage to them at all, probably, because they're fast. And but what you can do is somebody can't control 7 fleets of Destiny cruisers at one time, right? So you can have 7 of these fleets out just attacking somebody's base, and they got one Destiny to figure out what to do with, okay? So there's that. The base is so spread out because if they do get through all your defenses, if you're offline or something of that nature, if you're online I'll explain, but if you're offline, they'll have, with the level of fleet that they can use to hit your base, which the best one they can probably use is this one, the one that I've been describing this whole time, what you're supposed to work towards. Can't say that enough times. Get this fleet. Alright? They can use that fleet, and they might get most of your base blown up, but they probably won't get 3 stars. and here's why. Because it's so spread out. They don't fly that fast. You spend a lot of time just shooting at the bridge, right? And you'll probably have a shield on your bridge. I don't, because I just wanted to go straight for the fleet, right? I never needed any kind of defenses. In fact, my combat modules are at most level 3, and that's only half of them. Now what I would do is I would kind of put your coil drivers one thermal ray turret next to each coil driver. And what this does is if you have destroyers coming in here, they have to stop. They have to stop, either destroy, focus on one of these before they can progress forward enough to destroy the coil driver turret. Okay, and you want them radiating outward from the central location of your base. I might have not have done that, but that's a good idea. You want the thermal turret on the outside of the coil driver turret. Let's see. Here I didn't do it. We need to change this. What the hell? We need to change this. Put that. This. And do something with that. Okay. Whatever. Just spread it out. Make it just. This is a pain. When I come across this, I know I'm not getting 3 stars. I'm like, oh, okay, I can destroy most of their stuff. But even the resources, I'd have to hit them multiple times, and I'd only get like 2 of them out of all of them that I wanted, And so that's that. That's why you do this. If you have mines, it's a different strategy. And I think now when you're guarding, if somebody's attacking you, and I asked in sector chat if somebody would come attack me, and they're lazy. I don't know if they're gonna come. But if somebody's attacking you, and you have all your fleets guarding your base, they can destroy one fleet at a time. They have to destroy all the fleets before they can attack your base first, okay? And what I would do is, you see how I have them spread out? What you want to do is you want to put a bookmark right here, okay? Or somewhere, okay, just one though, somewhere near your base. You have all your fleets fly to your bookmark. And this is before you're getting attacked, right? You have to set this up. You can't do this while you're getting attacked. You don't have time, I don't think, before somebody hits your base. If you have more than one player attacking you, it's harder. But if there's just one guy attacking you, you can do this totally. And then, once they're all at that point, then you're going to have them one by one go and guard your base. Okay? So you're going to be on top of each other. Now what this does is, somebody can't fly in, you can't have multiple fleets being destroyed at the same time. Because you can only target the one on top. Haha. I mean, Kixeye might fix this in the future, but for now, take advantage of this. And so they'll destroy one fleet, and say that one flies back to your base. One of them. This one. Okay, sure, whatever. Any one of them. That one flies back to your base. Okay? Now he's got to start destroying the other fleet. Now what you can do is you can go, while he's messing up your fleets, okay, while he's messing up your own fleet, it's going to take him like at least half of 5 minutes to mess up one of your fleets, okay. You could take and add and remove like I was showing before, or like I'll show in a little bit, and then repair it. And then before he's even done fighting the fleet that he's destroying, okay, send this one out while he's all piloting in combat back to guard your base, okay? And you should just do this until he stops attacking you. It works great. I've done it several times. It's called spam guarding. It's not really looked down upon. I don't know why. You can't get banned for it. I'm pretty sure. I've never heard of anybody getting banned for it. It seems pretty safe. There's going to be a few other things that I'll talk about in my videos that you can get banned for, that you can do if you want to, and I'll show you what they are. I'm not gonna do it to somebody to where I'll get banned, but I'll explain and kind of do it on my own main there, or what have you, for PvP reasons, and show you what I'm talking about.
It's another few things I forgot to mention. Your base's level is directly linked to its defenses, not how powerful your fleets are. You do get a little bit of XP towards your base for researching certain pieces of equipment, like shielding on your ships, but what gives you the most XP, and I want to say it's a 10-to-1 ratio here, is researching things for your base, or acquiring things for your base, you know. Also, if you get blueprints from the riot, if you get something for your base, or sometimes if it's fighters you can put on a carrier, it seems to want to increase your level a lot too, but that's the only thing that I've noticed. Other than that, your base's level is directly linked to your defenses.
One last thing every new player should know is that you can link things to chat, and mobile is different as far as how you do this, but not by a whole lot. Okay, so this works if you're being attacked. Say your base is being attacked. What you do, you're gonna go to your base view, and you'll see, the enemy ships will be coming down and blowing up your stuff. What you can do, and I'm gonna link this to group chat so it doesn't spam the sector chat with nonsense. What you can do is see this little hand right here. I'm dragging it around. You can drag it around. On mobile, it's an orange arrow, and of course you drag it with your finger. But you can drag it onto anywhere in your base view, onto the side here, and after you do that, it'll pop up with some options, and you can select, hey, I'm under attack, okay, and it'll give the chords for the base. I'll demonstrate some other uses. If I was to attack these fleets down here, which, here, let's see if I can find some. Okay, if I was to attack any of these fleets down here, let's go ahead and just attack these guys. I could drag the hand over that, or the arrow, if they're mobile, over the fleet, and it'll pop up with all these options. Now if this was your base being attacked and I was doing, it would be need assistance and I'm in combat. But for now I could say I got this fleet covered, and it'll tell everybody where that is. If they simply just click on this or tap it, it'll bring them to it. So I can go away from it, click this, brings me right there. Alright, so you might not have known how players are doing this. That's how they do it. It took me a while to figure it out when I first started playing. If you're in my alliance, or even if you're not in my alliance, and you post this to sector chat, and I'm in your sector, I could possibly come help you. I will send ships, if some conditions are met, like if I'm not at war with you, and I'm not the one attacking you, of course. So use that to a good extent. It's helped me a lot, so just wanted to share it. And that's all for the new player guide. Hope I didn't leave anything out, and thanks for watching.